Well, I know snow is in the forecast. Okay. So, yeah, a light dusting, as they say. So what I hope not to see is all the toilet paper and milk gone from the grocery stores. um,
Damn.
it's natural every year, and then of course we'll start seeing the memes pop up from about the snow, and I always get a kick out of them actually. But hopefully everybody got their full stash of toilet paper and, well, not so much milk because it's probably sour by now through the whole pandemic, and you don't need to rush to the store to go ahead and get your toilet paper and paper towel, which I just always found interesting that when people bought, two of the big cases of the toilet paper, like, what are you doing? You need that much toilet paper for 2, 3 days in the house. But anyway, it, I know people are probably watching going, why are you talking about this? Um, Either way, I just find it funny. And I'm sure plenty of other people do. And then some look at it and go, why can't I get any milk? And of course, now milk is expensive with the supply chains and everything else, so think wisely. I do want to recognize the outpouring of support from the community for Sean Davidson, his family, every member and friend that knew Mike. I, I, I just think I'm in awe at the love and the caring in this community, not only in times of despair and mourning, but in times of happiness and cheer. You see it from the tree lighting ceremony in um, Leonardtown to all the other various events. But this community, no matter what, just truly amazes me when you look at any other community in the state of Maryland and how people just come together. It really, really just in awe. And I wanted to touch on that, and I wish Sean the best as he navigates this process and healing. So I wanted to point out that I wanted to personally, while I won't get into the intricate details of the contents of the meeting, we received mixed reviews on various different things. But what I want to say is I want to thank Mr. Weiskopf. And some people are going to say, why? Well, when I hire an attorney, I fully want them to represent me with all the vigor they possibly have. All of it. And if he was not the county attorney, I sure as heck would give him a retainer to represent me. Because I don't want somebody that's going to be meek, that's going to stand by and watch the perversion of our democracy, the integrity of the system fail, and watch laws and regulations be discarded. That is somebody I want on my side. I want somebody defending me, and that's the person I want defending the integrity of the system. So while I received mixed messages on it, let me tell you, his method might be unorthodox and borderline emotional, but I like it. I don't say do it all the time. Reserve it for those moments in which you have to. But I'll tell you, that's what, right on. And because I watch corruption and the lack of integrity in some governmental systems, and nobody is ever willing to stand up and say enough is enough. So more power to you on that, and I appreciate how you took that stance. And I also appreciate you taking the time to reset, reevaluate, and continue on with that representation. It takes a lot to do that, and I appreciate the staff from your office that picked it up after you put it down and continued with the process. So either way, thank you, Mr. Weiskopf. Thank you to your team, and try and stay warm and stay off the roads if you can't drive in the snow.